Hi, welcome to this studio vlog. One of the first things I'm going to share with you is a commission I did just before Christmas. I was commissioned to do it as a Christmas present for someone, so that's why I'm only showing the footage now that it's January, because I know that they've opened it and they've liked it. I would never want to ruin a surprise of commission if it's a gift, so I always delay posting it online. Anyway, a little bit just to make sure the person gets to see it before I start sharing it on my social medias. But so yeah, I'm excited to share that. I really like how it turned out. It was 2 little doggos, so once I finish this intro, I'll put the footage in for you to see. I thought I'd also share, I went to Lancaster a week or 2 ago and just stumbled across this really cool small independent business shop called Miss Frog, and I got some cute earrings. So the first pair I got were these Calcifer ones from Howl's Moving Castle. It's my favourite Studio Ghibli film. And then the second pair I've got are these cute little Kirby earrings, and they're in these little hearts. I nearly got a different pair of Kirby earrings, but then I saw these and decided these were a little bit cuter, so I got them. So I'll have the Miss Frog business link down below if I can find their page, but I just thought it'd be fun to show that. I've also done some reorganisation of my creative space, which you may see a sneak peek of in the background, so I'll share a little bit on that, of how I've reorganised. And yeah, let's just get into the rest of this studio vlog, shall we? Thought I'd come on and update you to show you my latest pet portrait commission that I've done. You probably won't see this clip until after Christmas because it is a Christmas present for someone and a big surprise, so I don't want to ruin it. But this is what it looks like. It's of 2 lovely small dogs, and they're just so cute, and I'm really happy with how this turned out. I just love how it looks. So I'm about to package it all up and then get it off to the person ready for them to gift it to their special loved one this Christmas. I thought I'd share how I pack my commissions. So I pack everyone in a cardboard backed envelope to keep them as well protected as possible. It also has a please do not bend warning on the front. In this case, this is the commission. It's of 2 lovely small dogs. It's actually a surprise Christmas gift for someone, so I hope they enjoy it very much, and because of that you won't be seeing this until the new year. I also add on paper corners just to keep them protected, as well as I've put it in a plastic bag just to keep it waterproof so there's no damage in the post. I also include an invoice, but that's got private information, so I won't share that with you. Then I put in a thank you card that looks like this, and I just write a small note on the back thanking the person for commissioning me. Then lastly, a business card goes in. I have 3 different designs. This one's of the lovely Maggie, and this is what the back looks like. And so now I've just got to all put it in the envelope and get it off to the person, ready for Christmas. After every commission has been sent off and received, whether that's if it's for the person themselves who've ordered it, or if it's a present and they have to wait until the receiver receives that present, once I know it's all been seen by the person and they've got it first view and everything, this is when I'll edit the photo in Photoshop and I'll put it on my website and various social medias. So I thought I'd just show a bit of the behind the scenes of me editing. I would recommend scanning your final pieces if you've got a scanner. Unfortunately, I don't have a scanner anymore. I used to have one with my old printer, but my new one doesn't have a scanning feature, so I am relying on photographs at the moment. I do want to expand to get an A3 scanner at some point, but for now, photographs work well. And with most phones nowadays you can get quite a high quality picture, so it's really not that bad using a photo instead of a scanned result. So what I do on Photoshop, I do two types of adjustments. The first one is levels, where I just tweak the white kind of shadow levels to get it as close to real life as I can, and then after that I play around with vibrance and saturation, just because sometimes when you scan or take a photo you can lose the vibrant colours, especially when you use more like neon colours, which doesn't really apply to pet portraits necessarily as much, but neon pink doesn't really pick up very well through a photo or a scanner, so editing the vibrancy of the colours can really make a difference. Because this picture was going to go on my website, I did edit it so it's at 200 dpi. So if you were printing something, you'd want everything to be at 300 dpi at a minimum, so it's a good quality to print. But for my website I put it at 200 dpi in case of art theft, if someone tried to steal it and then print it on something, or get it printed as prints or on t-shirts or whatever, it would be a really bad quality, so they wouldn't be able to use the image so well. So it's just a way to kind of protect your artwork a bit on your kind of social medias and website. Obviously if you're selling a digital piece of art, you do want that to be 300 dpi. But here you can just see me adding the picture to the rest of my pet portrait images on my website. The first one I added actually wasn't light enough, so I had to go back and edit my pet portrait a bit more to make the background whiter, so that's why you saw me delete it. But here you can just see a little view of my website. I have my pet portraits, my pricing, an inquiry form, and then my reviews. You can also click on the pictures to have a closer look. This is what the corner of my desk looks like now. I've got my new printer here, which is a bit bigger than my old one, so it wasn't really convenient to keep my pencils in various pots on the desk, because there's a lot less room now. So I decided to get these small sets of drawers. There's actually 2 in total, which I've stacked on top of each other. They're quite an ideal size for all my various supplies. I've still got other supplies like my paints and my bigger drawers, but for ones that I use more often, just for sketching and other bits like that, this is quite convenient. So I got the drawers from Home Bargains, and I'll go through briefly each drawer. So the top one's the most miscellaneous one. Just got scraps of paper for testing paint, and then also loads of little magazine snippets and stuff like that for journaling, which I like to do in my spare time. Then I've got washi tape, which I also use for journaling, or also use it for painting, such as taping off borders or just taping down my paper. So that's all of them. This one's a bit miscellaneous as well, but it's mainly all various tools. So I've got scissors, X-Acto knife, paper clips, other clips, sharpeners, rubbers, tape measures, so a bunch of different tools really. The next one's all my like HB graphite pencils for drawing and sketching, and then I've got a bunch of black pens varying from like felt tips to fine liners and some biros, so all my main black pens that are in there really. And then the next one is my paint pens. After that I've just got all my coloured pens, so felt tips I've got, and some more like fine linery felt tips. These more like fine tip ink pens, which I really love, that Japanese brand I believe, so I really like those. And then my highlighters. Next one's all my coloured pencils. They're mainly Prismacolors, but there are a couple polychromos within my collection as well. And then finally, it's another kind of miscellaneous drawer, but I've got some glue sticks, some ink, white gouache, some post-it notes, my smaller watercolour palettes, and then I'm also keeping these gloves that I use for drawing, especially digital drawing. I find my hand sometimes cramps up, so I like to wear them. I find they help a bit. And then this is my painting cloth that I use while I do my various paintings. So that's what's in each drawer. Like I think I've said already, I probably might get another set to add on top again, so I can have even more supplies on my desk. But yeah, it's been really convenient so far, so it's been a good addition to my storage. Thought I'd just share some sketchbook stuff and journaling I've been up to. I've been trying to use my sketchbook a lot more because I kind of fell out of the habit of drawing towards the end of last year. So in my personal time, I'm trying to make the effort to sketch more just for fun, and hopefully it can spark new ideas to create products for my business and things like that. So I'll start with my sketchbook first. So it's not loads to share, but I do have 2 pages mainly that I want to show. So I've got this page where originally I just drew this sketch, which I turned into the Halloween drawing I did in October, which is zombies, and then I've come back to it later on just to add some more different bee characters to fill the page up. So here I've got a kind of mummy bee. Don't know if oh wait, no, it's not a mummy bee, sorry, it's a ghost bee, a witch bee, a little bat bee, which I think is my favourite one, a vampire bee, a spider bee, and a killer nurse bee, which I also quite like. So that was just a silly little kind of character experimentation page. And then past few days I've just done some butterflies. I like to draw insects when I don't really know what to do, so I thought I'd do some butterfly wings, and it's just a good chance to kind of practice line work and stuff again, because it's been a long time since I've been properly drawing. So it's just a good exercise really, and I am colouring them on my iPad for fun as well, so I'll probably add some more fun patterns within the different sections. And it's kind of like how people enjoy to draw things like mandalas with lots of patterns. I kind of enjoy doing butterflies for the kind of same reason, and trying to make them symmetrical, although they could be a bit better with being symmetrical. But yeah, that's just little bits I've been doing in my sketchbook. I'm trying to draw a lot more in it because I really want to finish it now and move on to a new one. I've got a smaller one that I'll have to finish before I start a new one after this, but it'll still be refreshing to finish this and move on to that other small one for a bit of a change of format for my sketchbook. I've recently got back into journaling, so I thought I'd just show some kind of spreads. So this is what my spreads used to look like. They're a bit more put together, but I'm a lot more random with them now. I just use bits I've got around and kind of relevant to the time. Like these are old business cards. This was something more recent. This was the commission sketch that I showed at the beginning of this vlog. This is one of the dogs, their like sketch. So I've just stuck it in, and then I've added some colour around it, because I like to keep the sketches, because I don't get to keep the actual physical drawing, obviously, as it's a commission. So I find that fun to include in my journal. And then I just cut up this old diary from last year that was Doctor Who themed, and I love the illustrations, so I've put them all in my journal. So it's a nice little reminder of them. And then done some kind of collage bits, very simple collage, nothing fancy, but with magazine cuts out. And like I've shared on this channel a lot before, I'm a big Doctor Who fan, so they're all kind of from Doctor Who magazine. So this one I went with a colour theme of like the pink and purples, and then some are completely random, like this doesn't really have a theme, just like collage different elements together. And I really like this page. The only sad thing is did get ripped here, this piece, but yeah, that's just kind of what I do. I prep the pages beforehand, so I've got a lot to write with. I normally don't do my collaging journaling at the same time as my writing, just because I'm normally in different moods of journaling. So if I'm in the mood to be creative, I'll do the spreads like this, decorating them, and then when it comes to writing, I don't feel so pressured then, because I do like it to look nice, but I've calmed down with it a bit and gone a bit simpler, just because it's more of a hobby really than anything else. So I don't want to stress myself out with just a hobby. So yeah, that's a little update there of some creative things I've been up to. Here's a little sneak peek of a future commission I'm doing of a French bulldog. Keep your eyes peeled, because I'm going to do a whole process video showing how my pet portrait commissions work from the very beginning to the very end. I'm also including the background information, such as talking with the customer and the editing and everything like that, just to really show the full process of the whole process rather than just the actual creation of the piece itself. So yeah, hopefully that will be coming soon. Here I'm just sticking the sketch in my journal. I quite like to keep hold of the sketches, since I don't get to keep the physical piece, so it's nice to have a little something. And I do take photos and edit them nicely, so I can put them in my portfolio and I have a keepsake for myself of that piece to remember. But it's nice to have the sketches as well. So for this, I'm just outlining it with various colours of felt tips. I've been doing this a bit recently with these sketches. I just kind of like how this background works, and I've done it once before in my proper sketchbook, where around a drawing I've done, and I think it looked really cool. So I do want to visit this background again, maybe for an actual finalised piece, so I might brainstorm a bit with that. But because it's in my journal, I've done it very quickly and loose and just a bit messily, because it's just for a bit of fun and to not really think about really. So yeah, but that actually brings us to the end of this studio vlog. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll have all my other social medias and website linked down below, including if you'd like a pet portrait yourself, that will be linked down below with all the information. And yeah, again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.